Hi, my name is Avery, and I'm a freshman in high school. I'm super excited to share my story with you today. So, before I knew Christ, my life was kind of like the stereotypical, grew up in the Christian household. I went to church every Sunday, and it was just a lot of the times, it didn't, I would worship on Sunday, but then I would go home, and it was, just kind of non existent for the rest of the week, and wasn't really making an impact on me, and I wasn't really growing in my faith very much. A lot of times I was seeking validation from other people, like doing good in school, or being the good kid, or just doing things that would make other people like me, and just being a people pleaser and making that my source of happiness and joy. And obviously that's not very permanent, because the second you do something wrong, or you make someone mad, then that goes away, and it feels like you're not enough. But we aren't enough, but because that'll never fulfill me, because it's not lasting, it's just a temporary feeling. I kind of started to realize when I just wasn't feeling fulfilled in my life, and I just felt like I was missing something, and I just kind of felt alone. I realized that I was not being fulfilled by things of the world, and I just wasn't, it was just very temporary, the emotions I would feel, and just every time I would do something wrong, it was just I felt that, it would replay in my mind a lot, and I just couldn't get it out of my head, and it was really hard for me to just move on from that, and I just didn't feel, I kind of almost felt purposeless. The only reason I got out of bed in the morning was to try and overachieve, and so I was going to camp. I go to camp every summer. It's super great. It's a Christian camp, and I just kind of felt distant from God. And then there was this one night, and we had just a really serious service, and it was very emotional. And I remember we went outside and sat on the grass, and I just looked up at the sky, and I just felt God's presence come over me in that moment. It was so strong, and I just felt so much love. I felt so cared for and seen in a way that I never had before. Yeah, after that, where I started crying, and my counselor came over to me, and she started praying with me, and I just continued to feel such love and peace, and it made me realize my purpose is to be with Jesus, and I felt fulfilled for once, and just so full of joy. I think now it's been much more I've kind of tried more to let Jesus control my life, instead of me leading the way and trying to just be the perfect person. I can't ever be that person, and so I just feel I've let God help me more, and just He's been there with me now through everything, and just my source of comfort when I need it, and just through every up and down, He's with me. I think the fact that His love is unconditional, even when I'm purposefully turning away from Him, He still loves me, and He still wants to welcome me back with open arms. Now I feel I have a purpose, and my purpose is to live my life with Jesus and follow what He tells me to do, and I just feel I'm fulfilled, and God has a plan for me, and I'm really excited to see where He takes me.